Here we are back in the saddle for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Build-A-Best Free-to-Play Day 29, and we are taking on round one of our Grand Arena matchup this week. And we have moved all the way up into Carbonite 3. I wanted to take a quick second to talk a little bit about just a little general Grand Arena strategy after our first round last week and seeing what some newer players did, So let's go ahead and take a look. So the first thing I do every time, before I face somebody is I go in, there's the opponent's collection tab, and you go ahead and you take a look in their inventory, or it pops up, and you kind of just see their overall galactic power. Obviously, you can see theirs is almost 3 times as much as mine, a much higher uphill battle. And then you want to kind of get a sense for what kind of defense they're going to set, what you're going to be up against, right? And so, you look at their roster, and I was counting, and I think they have about 30 or so Relic 5. So for me, I need to expect that their defenses are going to be Relic 5 levels, which obviously causes some issues considering I only have a few Relic level characters total. So what I end up doing is needing to take off my Qui-Gon Jinn squad from defense and bring it on to offense to give myself any kind of chance of defeating Relic 5 squads. So my defense is even weaker than the last time. As you can see here, I did just Rebels with the 1. We have Jedi that are at Relic 0 level here, and then I did sneak and hide a Relic 6 in the back there. And then we went with our weakest ships because I'm going to need all my strongest ships to just do everything. So offense heavy, right? Most of the time when you're a smaller account and if you're doing decent in Grand Arena and you're moving up in levels, basically that's going to be your strategy most of the time is, heavy offense, leave what you have on defense, that sort of thing, right? So we jump in, and you can see they easily cleared my weak board with their, way better roster. They cleared out everything with one battle here. We are actually, how much time do we got left here? 16 minutes. We'll try to get this done here. And as you can see, they knocked everything out with one battle because I had to lay super easy squads. You see, so normally our strategy moving forward once we get some more squads is we're going to put our stronger squad kind of in the front south zone here to block them up and steal banners. They'll probably be Qui-Gon for a while. And then once we get the Executor, we're going to be laying that in the back upper corner in the fleets. And that's kind of how we're going to try to get our holds and steal banners from people, where we're going to go weaker in these other kitty corner areas. So with that being said, them scoring at 874, what do I need to score? That's one of the things with Grand Arena. You want to wait to go last to see what you need to score, right? So to figure that out, you take out what you score from each zone, the banners you get from each zone, and from their total score, and then you divide it by the 4, right? So let me go to my calculator really quick here. So there's 3 zones at 150 or 450. This zone is worth 153, right? So you add 153. But then you get 10 points for your first attack, no matter you win, lose, whatever. So then you add 10 more. And that equals 613 banners. You subtract that from what they scored, from 8, you subtract 874. That gives you minus 261, but then you divide that by the 4 zones, and that's what you need to average to win this match. So I need to average 65.25 banners. So I need that's even including the 10 attacks. So I need to score perfect every time with less than full squads, right? So if I can score a little more than 65 in ships, then I need to score a little bit less than the other one. So basically what this is saying is I need perfect scores all the way across, undermanned, that sort of thing, right? So there's no point of me trying to beat this and score 840 points and just get through it, right? That sort of thing. Like, that's cool, but whether you lose by 1 banner or 800 banners, you still lose, right? You just need to do your tax. So we have to underman everything, basically, is what it's saying right here. So we got to take some chances. We got to get out there. So we have this squad. It's got a couple of non-relic characters on there, which I wasn't expecting. So we're going to bring our Empire squad. Our Vader, I'm not sure. He may just die to the Relic 5s immediate turns. What I'm hoping happens is Vader gets a few Merciless Massacre turns in a row to pump up Piet's turn meter on the it's not the inevitable failure. It's the one where you get the bonus stacks of offense and that sort of thing. We're going to see what happens here. We got to take some chances because, like I said, it doesn't matter how we win or lose. We have a huge uphill battle. Okay, so now we go into Merciless Massacre. We're going to try ability blocks on the stronger characters for now. I actually can't throw that at... Trying to get some ability blocks in. I can't get to Moff Gideon there. Okay, we got the kill. Let's see if we can... Oh, let's go ahead. What do we want to stick this on? We have 9 stacks right now. We got a couple more turns. Let's go with damage because we got a bunch of stacks going. Hopefully we can get a stun in here. Please, stun. All right, we got a full set of stuns, but they're going to get unstunned really quick here. Let's try to get an ability block on Bosk. Perfect. Oh, man, how do we want to do this? I think we need to get rid of the attackers first, maybe. This is where I am struggling on my decisions because Bosk is the thickest, so I kind of want to save Bosk for the end. Alright, we got an ability block here. Let's try to get an ability block on Boba. Here we go. We're trying to kill this guy. Let's see if we get enough dots. Yep, we got the extra turn. We're going to try it. Use Relic 5. I think you get through the Relic 5 guy. Alright, now we have to try to get through Bobes twice here. And without him killing one of my guys. Is this enough? Yep, it's enough. Ability block? No. Alright, come on, please. Alright, stuns. Oh, we got the stuns again. I cannot believe this. We're doing it as of right now. We're doing it. Alright, come on. Come on, womp 'em, womp 'em, womp 'em, womp 'em, guys. Come on, stack that offense. Okay, how many banners did we score? 76. So that's the 10 doesn't count, but we're actually 1 above our rate right now. I didn't know if that was going to work with my Gear 12 Vader. All right, what do we got in the back? How strong is it? All right, full Relic 5, First Order, and full Relic 5, Resistance. I'm trying an Underman Jedi squad. I am going to try it. What we're trying to do is actually let our Qui-Gon die, and then Jedi Anakin does a big boom and kills everybody. We're going with 3 Jedi, Relic 3 and above. We're not even going to mess around with the Relic 1s. I mean, this is a miracle uphill battle anyway, so... Like I said, don't matter how you lose by 1 banner or a million, you lose, so let's go. All right. Let's get after this. Rey first, okay. That's nice. Yeah, let's just take the Rey out with the assist. Okay, let's get after it. Does this work? Does he kill everybody with the boom? No, not even close. We're in trouble. Oh, it's even close. I was expecting way more damage than that. Okay, but it's still working. It's still working. Okay, it's still working. 64, so we're at the 65 right now, correct? That worked? Oh, God. We'll see. This is crazy. I started this way later than I anticipated. We're trying to underman this with the Phoenix Squad. That's the plan. All right, so we're trying one more underman here. We do have a Datacron for this one. I just figured because he's so thick and I'll probably need the armor shred to get through him, that's just, yeah, we're trying underman. 4. Do we want 4 or 3? We're going to go 4. We got to try 4. I'm not even sure I can get through their ships just because they have so many relic characters. Okay, let's start getting rid of some supports and weaker characters here. Who goes first for them? You go first? All right, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, you're thick. You got that defense that you build up. That's right. Okay. I'd rather just clear some people. We got the big AoE coming in right here. That's why I did it this way. Right. We can take their turn away. So let's go ahead and do that. Pull back turn meter, and then we're just going to stay on this Kylo, because if he gets a turn with all this jacked up offense, I'm in trouble. So we got to make sure he's dead. Okay, done. All right, we got the armor shred. That helps. Get through him quicker. All right. 66? Are we going to... No, that we can't do this. This isn't possible. This is not possible. All right, let's add it up. Let's do the math again one more time. So... we got through those battles quick, so we got 8 minutes. It only takes 5. Let's do the math one more time. So you get 153 banners for clearing. So let's go to our calculator. Calculator here. So we got 656 plus 153, we said, right? Equals 809 minus 874. We have to score 65. We got to get that 65. So basically, I think we just need to win. I don't know. I don't know if we can do this. I don't think it's possible. They're going to lay a strong squad here. All right, so that's going to get in the way. Yeah. Let's go. Let's try something. All right, we just got our strongest ships. We got our bomber. We got to win. I don't know how many banners. 65. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do our best. We might not be able to beat ships still. Okay. We want to get the target lock on if we can, so let's go ahead and do that. The target lock on. Perfect. We need to kill the Phantom before we kill the Ghost, because once we start targeting the Ghost, the Phantom starts getting all its triggers, right? All its nasty little things going on there. No one's hurt yet, so let's target the tank. Okay. Target the Ghost until we get rid of the Phantom. That's just what I'm trying. We got 4.5 minutes. All right, we definitely want we want to get rid of the taunt so we can get back after. All right, this is unavoidable, so that's fine. Cool, down. That is amazing. Let's go ahead and get our Vader out. Definitely get that target lock back up so we're protected. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to try to kill the... Still sitting great right now damage-wise, right? So we'll just try to get 2 licks in. I think that's going to finish him, but we're going to go with Annie's AoE. Definitely need to get a target lock back up. We're bringing in Ahsoka. Can't switch over, but we're going to get offense on somebody. We'll get some more dots. Oh, way more dots. Did we do it? No way we won this. There's no possible way. Sorry, folks, but oh my God, I didn't think we had any chance of winning that Grand Arena. That's what I'm talking about. That's Grand Arena planning. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. That's why you plan ahead. That's why. I can't believe we just won that one. Oh my God. Just to show you guys. We're over 1 million now, but we were locked in at 900,000. We just beat 3 times our galactic power. Don't ever give up, folks. I didn't think we had a chance to win that. I just did everything we could. I did all the math, and we actually pulled it off. That's why. Never give up, baby. That's why you got to give yourself the best chance to win. Oh my God. I need to calm down right now, folks. I am sorry. I am just so freaking geeked. I was like... barely got on in time. It was like, oh my God, but this never get. Oh, and actually, okay, here we go. That was amazing. I'll calm down eventually. Maybe. All right, let's take our Zeta rewards for those days. I'm dancing. I can't even stop right now. Oh my God, I cannot believe we pulled that off. I'm just in shock right now. I shouldn't be because we did everything we could to win it. Breathe. Oh, what a win. Oh, what a W. That was one of my best wins ever. I mean, that was 3 times our galactic power. What a win. Just undermanning the whole way. Ezra Bridger with Qui-Gon Jinn and Jedi Knight Anakin Are you kidding me right now? Let's do a costume battle. Let's see how we can do. Leaderboard today, 216th, 225th, 239, 239th. We've been easily staying in our top 250 ever since we spent our 2,400 total crystals. That's what we spent. We did 800 3 different times, and we are comfortably finishing in the top 250 for the most part, and earning our 100 currency each day that we want. Not going to try to push for higher than that. Oh, my heart needs to slow down. I'm just so geeked right now. That was just a great win. To stay undefeated. To stay undefeated. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. Okay, so we're trying the SWGOH lead right here first. Okay, so it's a solo character, so we're not going to be using the AO abilities that much. We're not really looking at those. I don't know what's going on with my turn meter over here, but it's Luke's turn forever. All right, so let's just go. Not going to bother with the healing Vader. Vader's a wet noodle, dies on you anyways. She's going to miss on the blind, but let's go ahead and bring the assists in. We'll go with the double tap. And then just the basic. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and throw it on Luke. Give Luke some disciple action there. Let's see here. She does go after, so we'll just pass it back to her. And that way she can't lose her turn either, because he's going to back her and she'll lose our turn meter right there. So let's get Asajj another turn in as well. Now it's gone. The healing's not worth it again. It's just no buffs to get rid of, so we're just going basic with Vader. Same thing, double tap basic. Survive, please. Oh, nice dodge by Vader there. He probably would have died on that one. Whew! No, stop attacking! Why do you get so many attacks? Well, that's unfair. That seemed like a lot of attacks in a row, didn't it? Anyways, here we go. Complete a Coliseum battle. We did it. We're on the board for the day. We'll obviously try to improve that score. So what I like to do is here, we'll just do it right now since we're talking about it. And then I switch the leadership ability because I like to explore a little bit the two different leads against that opponent, and just to see who does better, what I can score better with, you know, kind of changes each one. A little bit can change. All right, yeah, he really does not like her because he keeps sending the blind her way. All right, let's burn the heat anyways. Try that double tap again. There was exposed. You know, let's try the AoE this time. Something different. Let's do something different. All right, let's pass back to, let's give it to Yoda and Chewie this time. Okay, hang in there, folks. Hang in there. Nice double. Yeah, let's try some healing this time since he actually does have some health gone. And then we'll just pass it right back just to get some more health. See if that helps him survive another shot there, because he just dies so easily, as we know. All right. Yeah, I feel like we're making, well, I say that and then he's going to attack 18 times in a row or something. Dodge, nice dodge. Beautiful dodge, my man. That was some fine work. All right, we're over 80. Hang in there. Hang in there. Luke's leads. Come on, some more. Luke's leads doing the trick right now. Don't stall at 89 on me again. It did this the other day where I hit 89. I attacked a bunch more times. It just stayed at 89 the whole time. Okay, there's no freeze this time. That's good. You know, we're getting greedy with that damage. We're trying to get through. Okay. We get 2 attacks here. Extra, actually make that 3 because we get an extra one. Debuff. 97. 98. 98. 98. Yeah, I didn't think we were getting there. Hey, that's a nice little run. That was like, what, 20, 30 more than our last one? So I like the Luke lead there. Look at that. Some materials and some chests there. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what that gave us. They put us at 139th right now overall. Go ahead and take a look at our area units right here. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we got the gears. Let's do it. Let's get them up. 79. Then we rewarded a lot of currency lately, so we're actually sitting on a currency stash right now. Yeah. So then we can go ahead and work on that IG90 here once we get some more of these materials right here. Mark IV Dornability modules there. So yeah, folks, again, was just coming on for a quick Grand Arena strategy session. Got on later than I was anticipating. It was a bit of a rush. Wasn't expecting much, if I'm being honest with you. But I wanted to just talk about how you had to need to show and go about, like, to give yourself a chance to win. And we did it. We gave ourselves a chance to win, and lo and behold, pulled her off by 3 banners. Can you imagine that? Well, let's go ahead and just jump in and see what kind of trouble we got us into for the next round. See what kind of punishment that's going to give us. All right, we got, I don't know how to pronounce that right there. I apologize. Maybe I'll have to look into that so I can pronounce their name properly when we get in next time. But let's see what we're looking against here. All right, 1.9 million. We catch a break here. We're only 2 times instead of 3 times our account level. So if we can beat 3 times, I think we got a good shot at 2 times. What do they got that's different? They got the Geos. Okay, so they're going to lay Geos on defense probably. Which obviously a Relic 7's no bueno, but I think we can handle that with our Vader squad. Just because of the fact that there's only 2 of them relics and the rest are not. I think we'll be able to do that with our Vader and Emperor team. That team's a lot stronger with Mara Jade. Mara Jade is a Geo slayer. Like that, oh my god, she's so good. But then, so what are they likely to lay on defense here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 22, 23, like 24 relics. So they got twice as many relics about, twice the GP makes sense. But I'm not too scared about what they're going to lay on defense. The Geos scare me a little bit just because he's a Relic 7. That does frighten me a touch. But it's not full Relic 7 Geo, so I think we got a shot against it with our Empire squad. We might be able to run through it with our, there's the Spy at Relic 5. Ooh, missed that. But anyways, we might have to run through it with our Phoenix squad. We'll run a train through it with Phoenix maybe instead. I think that could work as well, but we'll see. But yeah, I just want to get a quick look, but it looks like we got a chance. Better chance than this last time we were able to pull it off, so, let's see what kind of magic we can pull this next time as well. See what we can do, see if we can keep that train running along. But yeah, folks, like I said, I was just planning on showing the Grand Arena today. We'll go ahead and, do another video tomorrow, maybe talk about our matchup. Let's go ahead and grab our rewards really quick for winning. No changes, but I stayed in Carbonite 3. We'll claim that 90 and 350. I guess one great thing about, besides continuing the win streak, if I would have lost, I definitely would have got kicked back down into Carbonite 4, but we're staying in Carbonite 3, and that means more crystal income each day, which is awesome. So, like I said, I apologize for last minute, and it's kind of scattershot. I got a little crazy there and excited because I can't believe we won that, honestly, in many ways. But if you like the Grand Arena run and you appreciate the little guy beating the big guy, go ahead and give it a like. If you're enjoying the series, give it a subscribe, check it out. Yeah, and if you're like me and you're pulling off crazy ass upsets at some Grand Arena, just keep doing those big dog things.